Have you ever wondered why some women remain single for extended periods? Is it by choice or circumstance? Let's delve into it. When we talk about solitude, we often associate it with loneliness or isolation, but that's far from the truth. Solitude is a state of being alone without feeling lonely. It's a time for self-reflection, self-discovery, and self-improvement. It is in these moments of quiet introspection that we truly get to know ourselves, our desires, and our dreams. In today's society, many women choose to remain single for extended periods. This isn't a result of unfortunate circumstances or a lack of options. Rather, it's a conscious choice driven by a desire for independence, freedom, and personal growth. Contrary to popular belief, being single does not equate to being lonely. In fact, it's quite the opposite. Being single offers a unique opportunity to cultivate a deep and meaningful relationship with oneself, free from the distractions and demands of a romantic partnership. These women understand the value of their independence. They relish in the freedom to pursue their passions, to make decisions solely for themselves, and to set their own course without having to consider another person's wants or needs. It's a time when they can focus on their personal growth, setting and achieving goals, and building a life that fulfills them. It's important to note that choosing to be single doesn't mean these women are closed off to the idea of love or relationships. On the contrary, they are simply not willing to settle for less than they deserve. They know their worth and are not afraid to wait for a partner who respects and values them as they are. In this era of self-love and empowerment, being single is no longer seen as a negative status, but rather as a badge of strength and independence. It's a time of immense personal growth and self-discovery, a time to explore, learn, and grow as an individual. As we can see, solitude can be a powerful tool. It allows women to focus on themselves, their goals, and their personal growth. Being single for a longer period offers an incredible opportunity for self-discovery. But how does this journey look like? Well, imagine embarking on a journey with no map, no compass, just you and the vast expanse of your own mind. Intriguing, isn't it? That's precisely what the self-discovery journey is like for many women who've been single for an extended period. It's a voyage into the depths of their own personality, a deep dive into their own hearts, an exploration of their own souls. During this time, women begin to understand themselves in ways they might not have previously. They become more aware of their likes and dislikes, their strengths and weaknesses, their dreams and fears. They start to unravel the layers of their own personality, peeling back each one to reveal a clearer picture of who they truly are. It's also a time when they learn to fall in love with themselves. This self-love isn't about vanity or narcissism. It's about accepting oneself, flaws and all, and embracing the unique individual that they are. It's about finding happiness within oneself and not relying on someone else to provide it. Furthermore, this journey of self-discovery helps women figure out what they want from life and relationships. It's a time of introspection and reflection, where they can ponder on their past relationships, understand what worked and what didn't, and identify what they truly seek in a partner. This self-discovery journey is more than just a phase. It's a transformative process that can change how women perceive themselves and their relationships. It's a time of growth, of evolution, of metamorphosis. And when women emerge from this journey, they do so with a sense of confidence and self-assuredness. They are no longer looking for someone to complete them because they've realized that they are complete in themselves. They are not seeking validation from others because they've learned to validate themselves. The journey of self-discovery is an enriching process. It equips women with the confidence and self-assuredness that they carry into their future relationships. It's a journey worth taking. A journey that paves the way for healthier, happier, and more fulfilling relationships. Freedom of choice is another aspect that characterizes the lives of women who have been single for a longer time. But what kind of choices are we talking about? When a woman chooses to be single, it opens up a world of possibilities that might have been restricted or compromised in a relationship. It's like holding a ticket to a world where the only compass is her heart's desire. Let's delve into that a bit, shall we? Imagine this. You're in a world where every decision you make is solely based on your preferences, needs, and aspirations. No need to consult, no need to compromise. That's the kind of freedom we're talking about here. Think about careers. When single, a woman can pursue her dream job or start that business she's always wanted without having to consider a partner's career or location. She can choose to work late, travel for business, or relocate to another city, province, or country. She can immerse herself in her work, striving for success and fulfillment, without the need to balance her ambitions with someone else's. And then there are hobbies. Without a partner to consider, a woman can spend her free time however she pleases. She can take up painting, travel extensively, join a book club, or even train for a marathon. The world is her oyster, and she is free to explore it as she pleases, discovering new passions and interests along the way. Let's not forget about lifestyle choices. Being single means the freedom to live life on your own terms. Want to live in a bustling city or a quiet countryside? It's your call. Prefer a minimalist lifestyle or a life filled with luxuries? Again, your choice. In essence, the freedom of choice that comes with being single allows a woman to create a life that is truly her own, a life that is shaped by her dreams, ambitions, and passions. It provides her with the autonomy to make decisions that align with her values and aspirations. Being single offers women the freedom to make choices that are best for them, leading to a life that is authentically theirs. Patience is a virtue, they say, and for women who have been single for a long time, patience becomes an integral part of their lives. But why is this so? Well, let's delve into this. Being single for an extended period often leads to a profound understanding of oneself. And with this understanding comes the wisdom to wait. Wait for what, you may ask? Wait for the right person, the right relationship. A woman who has been single for a long time knows her worth. She understands that she deserves more than just any relationship. She deserves the right relationship. So how does being single teach women patience? It's simple. When you're single, you're not in a rush. You're not trying to fit into someone else's timeline or trying to meet societal expectations. You have the time to explore, to grow, to learn about yourself. And through this process, you learn to wait. You learn that good things come to those who wait, and that includes love. Being single also teaches women to be patient with themselves. It allows them the space to grow, to make mistakes, to learn from those mistakes. It teaches them that it's okay to take their time, to not have everything figured out. And in this process, they learn to be patient with others as well. They learn to understand that everyone is on their own journey, and that everyone grows at their own pace. And let's not forget about the patience it takes to deal with the pressures of society. The pressure to be in a relationship, to get married, to have children. Being single for a long time teaches women to be patient with these pressures, to not let them dictate their lives. It teaches them to forge their own path, at their own pace. Patience thus becomes a valuable lesson that longer singlehood teaches women. It's a lesson that not only helps them in their personal lives, but in all aspects of their lives. So, the next time you think of patience, think of the single woman who has learned to wait for the right person, the right relationship. Because patience, my dear friends, is indeed a virtue. So, what does all this mean for women who have been single for a longer period? Well, let's tie all the strings together, shall we? The longer a woman has been without a relationship, the more she's likely to have embraced the power of solitude. She's learned to appreciate her own company, to find joy and peace within herself. This period of solitude is not a sentence to loneliness, but a journey to self-discovery and self-love. It's an opportunity to understand her desires, her strengths, her weaknesses, and to work on them. This journey of self-discovery, as we've discussed, is a beautiful process. It's like peeling off layers one by one to reveal the true self. This period of singleness allows women to explore their passions, their dreams, their ambitions, without being tied down by the expectations of a partner. It's a time to set her own standards, to define her own happiness, to carve her own path. In doing so, a woman also discovers the freedom of choices, the freedom to make decisions for herself, to choose her own adventures, to take risks, and to learn from them. It's a time to experiment, to make mistakes, and to grow from them. This freedom of choices is empowering, it's liberating. It's a chance to take control of her own life, to steer it in the direction that she wants. And with this freedom comes the art of patience. The longer a woman has been single, the more she understands the value of waiting. Waiting for the right person, the right opportunity, the right moment. She's learned that good things come to those who wait, that patience is a virtue, and that rushing into things often leads to regret. In the end, it's not about how long you've been single, but about what you've learned and how you've grown during that time. So, to all the single ladies out there, embrace your singleness, cherish it, learn from it, grow from it, because remember, it's not a phase, it's a journey to self-discovery, to freedom, to patience, and to growth.